Hello, I'm back with a new video. It's been a long time since I made one, and the reason is mostly that I have taken a break from playing Planetside. And in this video I'm trying to give a hint or some explanation of why I think I got a little bit bored with the game. So basically I think I'm getting a little tired of the infantry game. It's a little bit too repetitive. I'm not getting any much better than I am, so what should I do in Planetside then? Well, here's a video of me trying to have fun in the air, and actually I did have quite a bit of fun. But there's a certain number of things that annoy me a little bit with the air game, and it's not so much about the air game as such, but it's about the control mostly. So in this little sequence here you will see me entering a fight with a ground target. The ground target is a harasser. So we're not coming there yet. So here is one of the things that annoy me a bit with the ESF Empire specific fighter, is that they don't feel at all like jets. They're very maneuverable, and a little too much. Very maneuverable at low speeds.
Eyes on hostile transport vehicles.
So here's the harasser I'm going to fight. He's defending himself and trying to shoot me down with his halberd, I think.
Spotted an enemy transport.
So I don't really feel like hoovering and shooting at him, because I know that I will be an easy target for him. So I'll make several passes, fast passes, shooting at him. Which is kind of the way a jet would attack ground targets, I think. So although it's fun, there is something that's nagging me and annoying. It's how fun it is to turn around. Just basically kill your speed, do a 180 turn, 180 degrees turn, and get back at your target. You can pull some pretty nice move here. You saw me flying under the bridge. That was pretty cool, I think. I'm impressed myself doing so. But the thing is that it looks a lot more difficult than it actually is in this game. So now, sorry for the little sudden transition here, but I'm hopping to a different game. It's Falcon BMS. It's a very hardcore simulation, and here is a phase that in a sense it can be compared to what I was doing in Planetside. I'm going to attack a ground target. So this is a training mission. The ground target is not firing back. And well, there are many ways to attack ground targets, but in this case I'm going to drop bombs manually. I still want to use get help from the radar, so here I'm manipulating the air-to-ground radar in order to put the radar on the center target ahead of me there. It's a little bit tricky to get the cursor right on it. A first try here, I missed it. Actually I got the left target, I want the one in the middle. Doesn't really matter, but just being a little bit picky here. So the reason I'm trying to select my target with the radar here is not because I want to drop a bomb using the radar on it. I could use it. I could use a guided bomb, but I want to train dropping bombs manually. The reason why I'm using the radar is just so that I get base distances to the target, so that I know when to turn around and when to dive on the target. So it's quite a bit of a process. You have to plan your attack. You cannot just turn around, aim at the target, press a button, and be done with it. Here I see, for instance, that I'm about 5.2 nautical miles from my target. That's too far. I should be 2.5 when I do the turn. And that's going to be a bit going to give me some problems. So here the maneuver that I'm trying to achieve here is that I'm trying to get a dive on my target at 20 degrees angle, coming at 450 knots. and drop a bomb on the target. I get some help from the flight computer here. You see this line moving across my screen, my HUD here, with a little circle at the end. The circle, the goal of the game is to get the circle on the target and then press the button when the circle is there. I could have done it here. The circle went over the target for a short while, for a brief moment there, but since my plane wasn't stable enough, I decided not to drop the bomb, because I would probably miss the target. So I turn around, climb again to the altitude I'm trying to achieve. Normally I should be 8,000 feet when I'm 2.5 miles from the target. So I'm here. I want to have a little bit of buffer, so I will turn around further away and climb a little bit above 8,000 feet to give me a little more time to aim at my target this time. So same maneuver basically. I turn around, take a look at my target. When I see it coming, I see that I'm a little too far, so I will keep moving, not towards the target yet because I want to see it. So I have to keep it to the side of the aircraft slightly, and when I think I'm at about the right distance, I start the dive, turning around. This time I get a better angle. The bomb fall line is going over the target, so all I have to do is to keep my aircraft stable and drop the bomb now when the circle is above the target. So here again a little bit of a hard transition, sorry about that. I wanted to get into the subject what happens when you get damaged. So here is again this harasser I'm trying to kill. I never managed to kill it actually.
Leave the restricted area
He managed to shoot me in the face. Well, it doesn't really matter. I lost half my health in one shot. That's pretty bad. Had a lock on following me, but I managed to evade it and break the lock. So all I have to do now basically is fly back to the warp gate, land and repair. So the part that I wanted to get at here is the landing and the repairing part, and how unchallenging they are. Here I simply turn around, kill the engine when I'm above the platform, let it go down, exit the aircraft, point my repair gun at the aircraft, repair, and my aircraft is as good as new. Now back to BMS Falcon. During my last pass here I damaged my aircraft for some reason. I think I was a little bit too close to the impact. So here you see that my fault panel is indicating that the flight control system has something wrong. So what I'm doing now is that I'm wondering if I'm going to do another pass or if I'm going back to land because my aircraft is damaged. There's no possibility to repair your aircraft there, but it's kind of fun to try to land with a damaged aircraft. So here I notice that there is something wrong with the aircraft. I cannot do tight turns anymore. So I decide to go back to the landing strip and repair. So I point my aircraft in the general direction of the airstrip. I select my comm panel on the flight computer, enter the right channel and contact the tower.
Cowboy 1-1, inbound for landing. Cowboy 1-1, descend to 2000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 240, vectors to final.
So here the tower answered me and gave me instructions on how to get to the landing strip. But before I land, there is something I need to do. So I check the landing strip is over there. Altitude. I still have lots of bombs and I don't really, well, I no longer need them, and they're a bit of a problem, a danger, hazard for me. Landing a damaged aircraft with the bombs still attached is a bit risky. So I'm going to get rid of the bombs and basically to lose some weight and make sure that I'm not filled with explosives if I do a rough landing. So on my right display here, I'm going to select the store management system, the selective jettison screen, select the bombs that I have left. Then I'm going to, I see there is a road here to my left and flying over it, so I'm not going to drop my bombs just right over the road. Doesn't really matter in the game, but still want to pretend that I'd rather not drop my bombs on a innocent passing by car. Okay, this is done. The bombs are out.
Caution.
I receive a caution message, probably because I no longer have any bombs. It doesn't really matter, this is a training mission and there is no enemy or threats around, so being out of weapons is not a big issue. So I hope you're still hanging with me here. I'm actually having quite a lot of fun flying this aircraft now, even though there isn't really anything dangerous arriving around. I have a bit of a challenge ahead of me here. It's landing a damaged aircraft. The aircraft still responds pretty well. They said that it cannot do tight turns, but I don't really need to do tight turns to land. So now I'll go ahead and prepare to land. The landing strip is, as you can see, just ahead of me. Now, landing an aircraft is not, even in a realistic hardcore simulation, is not that hard, but it's a bit of a challenge. It's a small mistake and things would go wrong. So here I took out my air brakes and the landing gear. All the landing gears are out. I bring the flight path.
Cowboy,
I declare that I want to land.
Good afternoon, Cowboy 1-1. You are number 1 to land. Check gear down.
I get the authorization to land. I check that the gear is down. And now the goal here.
Cowboy 1-1.
Oh, one last thing, I ask for the wind.
Cowboy 1-1, 130.
So I have a pretty strong wind from the left, but it's mostly coming from the front. So it's not really crosswind and not much of a problem to land. So now I want to bring the flight path marker here. It's the little circle with the little sticks, 3 sticks sticking out there, going up and down on the hood. And I want to bring it on the landing strip. I wanted to bring it level with the dashed line that's below it, because it's about 2.5 degrees path to the landing strip, which is a pretty good landing angle. I also want to bring the bracket, left bracket that you can see below. I want to bring the flight path marker into the bracket, because this means that I have the right kind of angle to land on the strip. And here I landed with the back wheels first on the ground, not with the nose wheel. That would be bad. And now all I have to do is to keep my nose pointed up, to use the wings and to slow down the aircraft. And when I reach 100 knots, I bring the nose down and use the wheel brakes to brake. And this is basically it. Fairly basic maneuver, but I still requires quite a bit of concentration and focus to get it right. And in this case it was pretty easy, but I had the fun of dealing with landing an aircraft with damaged landing gears, so landing gears not coming out and having to do a belly landing, or to land after my aircraft was out of fuel, so landing without an engine. So after this point here, I can look at the recording of my flight and see what was wrong. I see, for instance, that my bombs were too short and didn't reach the target. And at this point I would like to conclude on this video, which is actually the first of 2 videos about fun and complexity. As I hope I have demonstrated here, there's a lot more happening in a complex simulation than in a simpler, more arcade-based game like Planetside 2. So Planetside 2 is a very fun game, and I had a lot of fun with it, but I think it's maybe a little too made too easy. The difficulty in the game resides entirely in the competition against other players, human players on the servers. It's not so much about the vehicle you control, and I think that for a game that's focused, or maybe not focused, but where vehicles play an important role, it's a bit of a pity that the vehicles are so simple to manipulate, so simple to maneuver. Sorry, maneuver was the word I was looking for. Adding a little bit of complexity into your vehicle actually brings a lot of fun into the game. Challenges are fun. I want more challenges, more challenging vehicles in Planetside 2. So stay tuned. I have another video about air-to-air combat, following kind of the same lines, showing gameplay in BMS Falcon and in Planetside 2. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye.